Welcome, race fans, to Mud Truck Television. The Mud Racers Association is in the house at Mud Truck Madness, featuring the MRA Open Class at the SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals in beautiful Manny, Louisiana. These drivers have traveled from all across the United States to do battle on 200 feet of Louisiana dirt. It's man and machine tuned and ready to see who comes out on top, with great weather and a fantastic race on tap for today's show. All the race action starts in just a few moments right here on Mud Truck Television. Great race action coming your way, race fans, on Mud Truck TV. Jacob Wren and Maximus gets us underway. The SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals, the MRA season opener, going down here at Mud Truck Madness in Manny, Louisiana. Coming up next will be a guy from all the way in Saudi Arabia. That's him right there, Abdullah Al-Khaldi, driving the Power Pro 1 car. Right now it's Jacob Wren. Let's go racing. A nice way to get a race started at 2.441 for Jacob Wren and Maximus. Your instant replay, nice and hard, hooking off the line. Jacob Wren and the Maximus ride. Your Mud Truck Television instant replay. To the line now, it's Abdullah Al-Khaldi. In the Power Pro 1 car, Abdullah comes from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, all the way across the planet Earth to drive this car, owned by Larry D'Antoni. You see Larry approach the car there. Oh, wow, he took off before Larry was done. A great time at 2.455. Larry D'Antoni, look at the replay. Starts to approach the car leaves the line. Abdullah doesn't see him. And Larry gets sprayed by dirt, and I'll bet his ears are ringing as well. The starting line camera here. I'll guarantee it, Larry felt the sound of that engine. He might still be feeling it. A great run right there. Nice and straight, Abdullah Al-Khaldi. And that's going to bring up the Bounty Hunter next. Let's go now to Gary Baker, standing by in the pit area.
Hey, Brian. We've got somebody here that's done a lot of racing. He's got him a new car, and he's got, I noticed, the SCS transmission, the reverser box, and got his through case. And I'll tell you, dependability means everything, and I imagine that's probably why you chose these pieces, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, that's some bulletproof stuff there. I've actually been running the SCS reverser we bought it in 2005, the first one, and I had a wreck. It snatched it all apart, snatched the tail shaft off, sent it to Craig, fixed it, and it's been going ever since. You can't ask for a better piece of equipment.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joey, you guys did a fine job with the car, and hey, good luck this afternoon. And
all right. Thank you,
let's
Gary.
do it to
appreciate it.
You're welcome. Brian, back to you.
Thanks so much, Gary Baker, and the best of luck to Joey Cakel as he makes his way to the line right now in the Bounty Hunter. What an awesome looking car that is right there. Looks like a whole lot of engine compared to the frame, but I guess that's what they call racing, right? Joey Cakel locked and loaded, ready to roll here in the Bounty Hunter on Mud Truck Television, the SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals in Manny, Louisiana. MRA season opener. Let's do it. Had to backpedal just a bit sideways off the line at 2.593 on the pass. Still a nice run for Joey Cakel and the Bounty Hunter. One more time, let's slow it down for you up close and personal with the instant replay. Hooks hard off the line. Car goes just a bit to the right. Has to backpedal, get off the throttle, back in it. Still a nice pass for Joey Cakel and the Bounty Hunter. That's going to bring up our next veteran driver. It's Eric Brock and Killa Gorilla. A very interesting build on this dirt dragster here at the SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals. The MRA season opener going down at Mud Truck Madness on Mud Truck Television as Eric Brock gets lined up and staged looking for the green light to go for a ride. Here we go. Up in the air he goes. Tire breaks loose just a bit there. A 2.289 on the pass. Let's go now to the instant replay. Looks like one of the tires breaks loose just enough to ease the car over to the left. As you'll see here in the replay, right about there, Eric Brock able to maintain control. A fantastic pass for Eric Brock and the Killer Gorilla. It's going to bring up Jeremy Terry and the Midnight Mistress as he comes to the line. 200 feet of Louisiana dirt. Jeremy Terry and the Midnight Mistress prepares to do battle. Of course, the time to beat that 2.289. You just saw it by the Killer Gorilla. A nice pass at 2.487. On the run for the Midnight Mistress and Jeremy Terry. Once again, the instant replay. Car hooks hard off the line. Fantastic run for Jeremy Terry here on Mud Truck Television. One more time, slowing down the action for you race fans here on Mud Truck Television with the Midnight Mistress. That'll bring up our next veteran driver, Sean Barber and Vicky 1932. Sean Barber definitely no stranger to the game. Awesome looking dirt dragster right there. Vicky 1932. All the way from Ellsbury, Missouri comes Sean Barber to do battle here in Manuel, Louisiana. Getting all staged up, locked, loaded, and ready to let the throttle fly on Mud Truck Television. And a 2.264, the time for Sean Barber and Vicky 1932 as we take you to the instant replay. Slowing down the action for you race fans here on Mud Truck Television. Nice run by Sean Barber. Don't forget, proceeds from today's race benefiting the Shriners Hospital, helping children all over the area. Fantastic thing they do, Dave, Kathy, and team here at Mud Truck Madness. Next to the line, it's Richie Crow, the dirt dragster they call Mud Stud, here on Mud Truck TV. 6 point classes with the MRA, what they're running this weekend at Mud Truck Madness. Super Stock, Renegade, Pro Stock, Outlaw Pro Stock, Modified, and of course what you're watching right now, the Open Class. And Richie Crow. Something comes off the back of the car, a 4.732, the time on the run for Richie Crow. The instant replay looks like the back cover of the car comes off. Not a safety issue, maybe scraped some paint though when it hit the ground. Richie Crow and the Mud Stud one more time, slow motion style, here on Mud Truck Television. If you'd like to find out more about what we do, log on to our website, mudtrucktv.com. Loads of race action on the website, 24/7, 365. Coming to the line now, it's Sophie Crawford and Misbehavin' Badly. I like the name of that car right there.
She's had, but less than 10 for sure. And doing a great job driving this car. We saw a while ago on our second round in the modified.
We'd also like to invite you to check out our friends at AutoAnything.com. Whether you're looking for custom light covers, floor mats, aftermarket parts, whatever the case may be, check it out. It's AutoAnything.com. Sophie Crawford comes to the line now. Locked and loaded, getting staged up. Looking for the green light. Let's go racing. A nice time for Sophie Crawford, a 3.129 on the run for the misbehaving badly dirt dragster here on Mud Truck Television. Once again, the instant replay. Sophie Crawford doing a nice job of driving right there. And if you'd like to check out more about the facility here at Mud Truck Madness, log on to their website, mtmmudpits.com. Class A act all the way around. Dave, Kathy, and team here at Mud Truck Madness. To the line now, it's JT Tillison. The blown alcohol dirt dragster known as the Hustlin' Hobo. Of course, the time to beat right now, that 2.264 put down by Sean Barber and Vicky 1932. JT Tillison going to see if he can get it done. Be sure and visit our friends at Power Pro Racing Products. PowerProRacingProducts.com, the place to go. If you want to be a national champion, your first stop should always be Power Pro. Complete race chassis, chain drives, clutches, bell housings, coilovers, 3- and 4-link kits, parts, and so much more. It's PowerProRacingProducts.com. Pros that know, use Power Pro. JT Tillison, locked and loaded, getting staged, looking for the green light. That light that means it's time to let the horsepower go. The Hustlin' Hobo here on Mud Truck Television. Nice and straight off the line. Gets a bit sideways, though, at the end. Has to backpedal at 3.064. On the run for the Hustlin' Hobo and JT Tillison. Let's look at the replay right here. You see the car goes to the left, kind of hard. JT Tillison backpedals, maintains control. Still a good time, all things considered, for the Hustlin' Hobo, that 3.064. That's going to bring up Bruce. Bruce driving the awesome machine known as Simply One. The MRA season opener. You see a look at Joey Cakel right there in the pit area. He'll be up next. Second round action in the Bounty Hunter. Right now it's Bruce. Simply One. Off the line he goes, nice and straight. A 2.461 on the pass for Bruce and Simply One, finishing out round one here at the SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals, the MRA season opener at Mud Truck Madness. Another look there, the replay of the Simply One car. Nice run. Round two action underway here on Mud Truck Television. Joey Cakel and the Bounty Hunter chasing that 2.264. Put down by Sean Barber and Vicky 1932. Joey Cakel and the Bounty Hunter getting staged. Look out, race fans, get ready. It's time to go racing. And a 2.143 for the Bounty Hunter. Joey Cakel has just set a new track record here at Mud Truck Madness. Check out the replay. The car hooks hard off the line and away he goes. Again, a brand new track record for Joey Cakel and the Bounty Hunter, a 2.143. That will be a hard time to catch. Abdullah Al-Khaldi now from Saudi Arabia, driving the Power Pro 1 car owned by Larry D'Antoni. Round two action here at Mud Truck Madness. Abdullah Al-Khaldi. Of course, in round one, we saw Larry D'Antoni get a bit too close to the car as it left the line. I'm sure that's on his mind right now as he does the final check over of the car before the pass. A hard time to catch that 2.143. You just saw it, that new track record by Joey Cagle and the Bounty Hunter, Abdullah Al-Khaldi. Going to see if he can take care of it here in the Power Pro 1 car, as he makes his way to the line here on Mud Truck Television. Here we go, race fans. Off the line, hard up in the air he goes. Nice wheel stand at 2.493 on the run for Abdullah Al-Khaldi. And the Power Pro 1 car, you see the replay. Car leaves the line good and hard. Looks like may have lost just a bit of power at the end. They see the front tires set down. Still a fantastic run for the Power Pro 1 car. 2.493 on the run for Abdullah Al-Khaldi. Let's go now to Gary Baker standing by in the pit area.
Hey Brian, I'm here with Larry D'Antoni in the Power Pro 1 car and a friend of ours, Abdullah Al-Khaldi from Saudi Arabia. Abdullah, that was some good driving today that you put down through there. First time ever in the car.
Yeah, that's the first time.
And Larry, how'd you come up with, it was great seeing you crew chief and your car being driven. What's it like watching your car go down the track without you in it?
Very, very unusual. First time for me, Gary. We had a new clutch and gear combination, so it's a fresh tune-up. All eyes had to be on the car this weekend. So Abdullah was nice enough to free me up, come over here, take a spin on my hot rod, and did quite a fine job.
Abdullah, what'd you think?
I think, I like to give me a little this opportunity from you and from Larry. We work with Power Pro as a team. I like this. I hope we make another chance next race. We are good.
We'll get them next time.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, good showing. Abdullah, that was a heck of a wheelie from one end to the other. That was some good driving. And Brian, back to you.
Thanks again, Gary Baker. Again, you see the Power Pro 1 car, the replay there, Abdullah Al-Khaldi from Saudi Arabia. And of course, don't forget about that brand new track record put down by Joey Cagle and the Bounty Hunter. More round 2 action coming up after this word from our sponsors here on Mud Truck Television. Round 2 action underway here, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jacob Wren and Maximus chasing that 2.143 new track record. Joey Cagle and the Bounty Hunter. Maximus going to see if he can take care of it here. Jacob Wren at the wheel. You're watching the SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals, the MRA season opener at Mud Truck Madness on Mud Truck Television, the Untamed Sports Television Network. All around the world. Race action at its best as Jacob Wren gets the Maximus car lined up, locked and loaded, staged, ready to roll. Get ready, race fans. It's time to go racing. And a 2.493 on the pass for Jacob Wren and Maximus. As we go to the instant replay. Nice and straight as an arrow is Jacob Wren and Maximus here on Mud Truck Television. One more time, slowing it down for you. Look at the rooster tail off the back of those tires. That's what happens when you put a whole lot of horsepower and torque to the ground. Maximus getting it done. That'll bring up the Killer Gorilla. Owned and flown by Eric Brock. Round 2 action here on Mud Truck Television. The Killer Gorilla, first round, put down a 2.289. Let's see if he can best that time. And of course, perhaps that record, that 2.143. Eric Brock and the Killer Gorilla here on Mud Truck Television.
One more chance at the 4th annual MTM Mud Truck Madness.
Don't forget to check out our friends, SCSGearbox.com. The Of course, they've got you covered, whatever the case may be. Quick change gears, custom machining, transfer cases, and so much more. SCSGearbox.com. A 2.295 on the run for the Killer Gorilla. And Eric Brock, not good enough for first place, but certainly a fantastic time. You see that car, loads of power off the line. Eric Brock does a fantastic job of maintaining it and directing it toward the finish line. The name of the game here on Mud Truck TV. Eric Brock and the Killer Gorilla. I like that name. Once again, it's Jeremy Terry. To the line now, Midnight Mistress on Mud Truck TV. Jeremy, the first round, had a 2.487. In the Midnight Mistress. We'll look there at Sean Barber. He's up next in the Vicky 1932 car. As Jeremy Terry in the Midnight Mistress comes to the line, ready to go racing. Again, a nice straight pass for Jeremy Terry, a 2.468. Best his time in the first round, that 2.487, that 2.468 he just put down in the Midnight Mistress. One more look at the replay. You gotta love the horsepower these guys are cranking out in this Louisiana dirt. 200 feet of fun for Jeremy Terry on Mud Truck Television. Good pass. Once again, it's Sean Barber making his way to the staging area. Vicky 1932, locked and loaded, ready to let go of the horsepower. A fantastic time in round one, that 2.264. First place for a while, until along come the Bounty Hunter. Put down that 2.143, the time to beat, the new track record here at Mud Truck Madness. Sean Barber now and Vicky 1932 on Mud Truck TV. The car pulls hard to the left, has to backpedal, a 2.842 on the pass. All things considered, a fantastic time. You see it here in the replay. Sean Barber has to get off the throttle, do a bit of driving, just misses the guardrail. Again, the look here on the replay. That could have been much worse, but Sean Barber, professional driver, takes care of business, brings Vicky 1932 down nice and safe. Sophie Crawford now. Again, misbehaving badly, the name of this dirt dragster. Here on the SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals, round two action, the MRA season opener. At Mud Truck Madness, an entire weekend of fun here at Mud Truck Madness for all ages. Sophie Crawford on Mud Truck TV. Let's go racing. A 6.675 on the pass for Sophie Crawford. Nice job of leaving the line, letting the dirt fly. And the dirt dragster known as Misbehaving Badly. Round two action here on Mud Truck Television. Once again, that's going to bring up J.T. Tollison and the Hustlin' Hobo. Here on Mud Truck TV, a first round run of 3.064 for the Hustlin' Hobo. Again, the time to beat that 2.143, new track record put down by Joey Kakel and the Bounty Hunter. J.T. Tollison going to see if he can take it away from him here on Mud Truck TV. Checking the gauges as he moves to the line. Looking for the green light. It's JT Tullison. You see it right there on the side of the car, Hustlin' Hobo. And away he goes, the Hustlin' Hobo, a 2.859 on the pass for JT Tullison. We take you now to the instant replay on the run. Looks like a back end bouncing just a bit. That's going to cost traction every time the tires separate from the dirt. The end result, a little bit slower time for JT Tullison. That 2.859, again, better than his first round at 3.064. Good run for JT Tullison. Here on Mud Truck Television, the Untamed Television Network. Let's go now to Gary Baker standing by with Ben Cranford.
Hey Brian, I'm here with Ben Cranford with the MRA. Ben, you're not only an official, but you're a racer.
Yes, sir.
And I'll tell you what, you guys did a great job here today. This is the organization of the racers, by the racers, for the racers, and it's just wonderful to see this season opener to be so successful.
Yeah, we had a great time here at MTM. The final count was just a little over 200 passes, so a great way to kick off the 2013 season. Next stop is Cobbtown. We'll go to Cobbtown in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been a great race for us. Cobbtown's a very good facility, fast track. Plan to hopefully have some new records broken at Cobbtown, and then we'll go out west to Missouri.
Well, that's great. I'll tell you that the schedule looked awesome. You'll be down in Florida, Cobbtown's in Georgia. You'll be out in Pennsylvania, out north of Kansas City. It looks like a great bunch of racing this year for the 2013 series.
Oh yeah. It's all spread out, so each region gets the opportunity to really compete for the finals. And going into the finals, you got to have 200 points. So it's going to be a nice final. You might have 4 or 5 guys running for the championship.
Well, that's awesome, folks. If you hear that, you're a mud racer, go on the site. Make sure that you check it out, and hey, you could be in the finals, and it would be a great way to go. Brian, back to you.
Thanks again, Gary Baker and Ben Cranford. That's going to bring us to our last competitor in round 2. It's Bruce in the Simply One car. Here on Mud Truck Television, you've been watching the SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals, the MRA season opener. Here at Mud Truck Madness. Bruce's first round run at 2.461. He'll see if he can best that number, as well as that record, that 2.143 put down by Joey Cagle. As the Simply One car makes his way to the line, it's time to go racing. Up in the air he goes, a fantastic time at 2.144 on the run, 1/100th of a second off of that record, that new track record at 2.144 for the Simply One car. Oh, so close. But I would imagine that guarantees second place, wouldn't you say, race fans? Nice run by Bruce and the Simply One car on Mud Truck TV. And the SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals MRA season opener final results. Joey Cagle, that new track record at 2.143, followed by Bruce, Sean Barber, Eric Brock, and rounding out your top 5, Jacob Marin with that 2.441 on the run. Let's go now to Gary Baker standing by with Joey Cagle, your winner of today's action.
Hey Brian, I caught up with Joey Cagle of the Bounty Hunter. Just set the new track record here at MTM and his first time out with a car. Joey, that first pass was pretty respectable, but you come back twisted on something, and I'll tell you what, you laid down a pass.
Yeah, we had to lean on her a little bit. She was kind of fat that first pass, and might have staged a little crooked. Had to back pedal. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, not knowing what it was going to do your first shot out anyway, I think everything turned out pretty good. You had Bruce right on your heels, but you pulled it off.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Second pass on the car, and a lot of hard work from a lot of people to get it to where it is now.
Well, you done a good job. The whole crew, you guys built a great new little ride there that looks like you're going to be something to deal with all all year here. So I'm sure we'll see a lot more of you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate it, Gary.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brian, back to you.
Thanks again, Gary, and congratulations to Joey Cakel. We want to give you a highlight of the modified class here, the top 5 here at the MRA season opener. Coming in at 5th place, it's Sophie Cranford right there, misbehaving badly with a 2.882, followed by Kevin Dossett there, the Skull and Bones car, 2.773 on his run. Followed by Ronnie Ricker, 3rd place, the Arkansas Wild Thing. You see it on your screen right there, a 2.679. 2nd place goes to Randy Roberts, never satisfied, a 2.640. Taking home 1st place in the modified class, Jacob Wren and Maximus with that 2.570. Let's go down to Gary Baker and Randy Roberts.
Hey, Brian, I'm here with Randy Roberts. Randy, I've been watching you the last 2 days, and son, you've about wore your vehicles out, haven't you?
We put some laps on them.
I'll tell you what, you had to go through some nitrous, son.
Yeah, about 7 bottles.
Folks, I'll tell you what, it's amazing to watch the punishment. You not only run the flat drags, but you run the bog pits with those same trucks, and you're putting the nitrous to it. You barely got squeezed out by Jacob, and man, you just had that thing running hard all weekend.
We worked hard. We started Wednesday with no motors and 3 trucks, which it took a lot of help. There's a lot of folks that I need to thank, but I'm a little too tired to do it now. But they've been some hard work put in.
Well, Randy, there was a lot of spectators that enjoyed the hard work you guys did, and as always, we love watching you run out there. And folks, he's almost satisfied, but I think he needs a little sleep. So that was some good running, Randy. And Brian, back to you.
Thanks again, Gary, and congratulations to all our racers today, and a special thank you to our friends at mudwild.com for contributing great race video for today's show. You've been watching the SCS Gearbox Spring Nationals here at Mud Truck Madness, the MRA season opener. I'm Brian Austin. On behalf of everyone here at Mud Truck Television, thanks so much for tuning in, logging on, and checking out the fun, and we'll see you next time at the races with Mud Truck TV.